Hello, this is editing me, and I forgot to do an intro, so I will do it right now, okay? What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to this brand new video, and today, we are going to do a challenge. Today, we are going to do a challenge, and not just a challenge, we're gonna go from just a pro kit and nothing else to as much as possible money. And I don't want to give too big of a spoiler, but knowing these tricks that I just used in this video is absolutely amazing. This came from the idea from Cupid's Duck 2790, who came up with the following comment. Hello stealsgames, I was wondering if you could possibly make an updated video on how to make money in survival. Now that the season has started for a while, please. Thank you in advance. So, Cupid's Duck, especially for you, I made this video. We're starting from spawn, we're doing XXP. We have no quest, nothing done, so we're just gonna go deadly raw into this. Usually you also are allowed to vote, but we're not allowed to vote because there's a problem that if we vote, we are kind of cheating because, I don't know actually. I made the promise with one pro that I'm not gonna vote, so we're not voting today. What we are doing is one kit that we are taking, pro kit, and that's it. This is what we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just go to business right now. For the new people who are like, okay, I need money quick, I need to invest some stuff, start with this stuff. Put your volume down, because the sound is kind of bad in this game. And then you just mine some dirt. It's simple. It's always good to do this. There's no problems with this. I just noticed that my recording is extremely loud. So we're putting that down a little bit. My bad for people who got ear raped. There's not a specific amount that I want to go for right now, or a specific amount of loot that I want to go for. It's just that I need to get a little bit of loot, and seeing if I can possibly get a new kit with that, because we need to improve as soon as we can, because this stuff is not really good, nor does it give a lot of money with just a pro kit. There's a lot of money method ways that I know of, but there isn't a lot of ones that are really good right this second. There used to be a really good one, which is mining soul sand, but soul sand is not really good anymore, as unfortunately soul sand is not really being bought or used anymore at this point, so it's kind of pointless to get soul sand right now. So we're just sticking with some dirt for now. I'm trying to get an upgrade on kits, I guess. So here we have Penguin DCE. This is their shop. So we're just gonna go cash in our first little bit of money. There we go. That is 23k, and now we're just gonna go and P-warp check. For example, Unbreaking. Unbreaking has a P-warp that might have something useful for us. Oh, here we go. A lead kit, and they actually have it in stock. So that means that we are kind of fucked right now because we don't have wild. I'm a random. I really like this. This sounds weird to some people, but I really love being a random. Nobody knows me anymore. Nobody has any clue who I am, and that is so lovely. It's crazy that even the staff members don't even know who the fuck I am. They can see my IP address. Yes. They can, but I'm not online at my other account right now, so I'm not alting, not actively alting. So it's kind of good, kind of crazy. I'm hoping it stays this way, that nobody is actually able to know who I am. I'm actually very liking this. I'm not saying, and I'm not like acting cool that I'm famous or something, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, like, it can be annoying to be able to be contacted the whole time. So it's lovely to just not be known for a little bit. It's kind of addictive to not be known, honestly. We're going back here, and we just got some more money. Oh, my keyboard is low health. Well, there we go. We have our first 100k in how many minutes? We are actually 9 minutes of playing. Well, not fully 9 minutes of playing. I can say 8 minutes of playing-ish. But that isn't a lot. Matter of fact, that is really bad. I'm just gonna get a little bit more. Not because I'm addicted or anything, but I'm just like... It's chill, it's easy, it's simple. You can do it wherever you want. and then we will swap and do something else. So for now, I recommend just getting as much as possible money. That's what you see me doing right here. I'm just getting a lot of dirt until I have about 300k. You can also mine jungle wood instead of mining dirt, but I just need to get 300k so I can get a Nexus kit. Of course, another important money-making method is to actually flip. Flip the whole time you can. This is one player, Star Cactus, who buys vote keys for 95k. So we could make money off of that. Sorry, it's just that I'd rather not spend my money on that because I kind of have a goal and an idea what I'm going for next. So this is another money-making method, as you guys can see me mining it here. It's jungle wood. The problem is that jungle wood is kind of hard to find sometimes, and I'm very lucky that I was teleported right next to this. As you could see, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is willing to help each other out even a little bit. Usually people don't like giving each other big things, such as money, spawners, extractors and stuff, so you can always shoot your shot and ask people, but most people find it annoying and do not want to be bothered that way. So please, don't go begging for items at other people. Instead, try and earn it yourself. We're gonna go sell our last little bit and see how much we are on right now. I think we are on a decent amount right now, actually. We are on 236. That's not bad, actually. I thought it was gonna be less. We did just reach our 15-minute mark. Of course, there's like a minute or 3 less because sometimes I'm just like brain rot and then I don't know what to do for a second. But we're kind of doing pretty good, surprisingly good. Yes, it's not a lot of money, but ladies and gentlemen, you have to work your way up to get more money. You can't just out of the sun just earn tons of money. That is not how Extremecraft works. It's an economy server. You have to work your way up there, you know. I'm also sorry for the people who watch my videos and notice me shaking with my legs a lot. I have an anxiety disorder and therefore I do this a lot, and it's very hard for me to not do that as it kind of makes me distract from my anxiety. I have an anxiety disorder really bad, and I have had this for ages right now, unfortunately. So if people are like, okay, what is this guy doing? Now you know what it is. My friend here is called Ghost. They're not actually my friend. I got no clue what they're called in real life. But shit, I can't sell more. Okay, well that's kind of sucks. Ghost just made it empty. That's really lovely from Ghost. We got a lot of money more from that. Thank you. We're just gonna go and try and get a Nexus kit for 300k-ish. That's a good price, I think. Solid. So this is even more expensive. Damn. And that, for example, we can buy and sell somewhere else. We're also just gonna go check all the P-warps real quick. As you can see, we're just buying all the eggs that Star Cactus has. And we're gonna P-warp feed, penguin, DCE. And now we're gonna go sell them here for a lot more. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, how economy is played. You buy stuff and you sell it for more somewhere else. I highly advise using that. Whenever you get a little bit of money, just buy stuff where you're like, oh, that's kind of cheap, I'll sell that. It's always good money, ladies and gentlemen. Now, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are now with a new money-making method, which is shard farming. Shard farming actually is so good. You get so much money from it, it's absolutely insane. And I really advise you doing this if you really want to earn money. Early money. This can be either way done with mining stone or mining obsidian in a random wild outpost or lava pool, whatever you like. It just needs to be wild spawning lava obsidian stuff. You get what I mean. Okay, we have now reached 3.6. I'm gonna go look again, and it is currently 27:22. So within 3 minutes of time, which isn't really good, but it's still solid, we have made ourselves a decent amount of money. For example, what we're going to do here is shard shop. We're going to go here. We're going to go buy this for 1.8 after we do sell all. Deal. And we go back to shard shop. There we go. We buy one of these just because to showcase you guys. And this person doesn't buy it anymore. That kind of sucked. As you can see here, you can also mine obsidian for 25 shards each time you mine one obsidian. It's good, but I don't really recommend using this or doing this until you get a phantom rank. Because the phantom kit, because the phantom kit has a efficiency 6 pickaxe, which saves a lot and a lot of time with this. As this is just, it's good, but it's slow. I recommend just getting a beacon in that case instead. As you can see, a lot of people are actually selling shards already. That is because shards is always wanted because of the very expensive material that you can get from it, called enchanted golden apples. Also called gold apples. These are very wanted among most PvPers, since gold apples we use a lot to just fight bosses, fight players, mob hunts. Mob hunts rarely. I've never seen anyone use it on mob hunt. If you use it on mob hunt, you're built different. Ugh. We're buying that for 300k. That's a good price. I know someone buys it for 60k each. Oh, Penguin DCE once again, my savior. There we go. We made a good amount of money from that again. Penguin DCE. If you get to watch this, Penguin. Shout out to Penguin, man. Oh, we actually got a boss. That's so good. That's actually what we need. So a boss spawns when someone summons it. There's items, specific items that you can use or buy to spawn a boss. Now bosses are really hard. Actually, it depends on which one, but this one, for example, Demolisher, is very hard, especially for me with only a Nexus kit. I do not advise to go for bosses. And if you do go for bosses, here's a little trick. If you are getting targeted and the boss is killing you and he's hurting you, make sure to do /hub and then /go survival. So you go out of the server and you go back in the server, and that way you take no damage. At least, that way you re-aggro the boss and the boss will go after someone else. There's 2. Okay, we can definitely do that. We're gonna go turn off player vision. And I will not be talking anymore from now on. I'm number 1 actually. How did I do this with a Nexus kit? Bro, what? I'm gonna get called out for sure. Watch. It's gonna happen. They don't know it's me. So it's surprising that with a Nexus kit, when they have needle and all that cool stuff, I am still able to beat them. That's insane. We're just gonna go try and slow sell that for 1.5 million. I am definitely thinking that's worth it. I would buy it myself for 1.5 million and sell it for more, because they're definitely worth more. Boss fights are, I really recommend it. Definitely, 100% use a totem and use E-gaps if you're new to boss fights until you understand the boss, because sometimes a boss can be sometimes a boss can be kind of difficult if you don't know what you're exactly doing. Just for the people who are interested, we are on 40 minutes right now. We already have 1.2 mil, we already have 2 mil technically worth of loot and a Nexus kit. So we're already doing quite well. Okay, here we go. We're just gonna go and mine every ore we find. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We just made ourselves another fucking 2.5 million. Wow. We are almost on 45 minutes, so we're on 45 minutes, let's say that, and then I'm just gonna go and mine and see how much money we get from this. So basically what you do right here is mine every single ore with Silk Touch, and I'm pretty sure this will give you a decent amount of money. It won't make you rich. If you want to be rich, make sure to make some farms, but it's a decent amount of money. As I said, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing stuff, you know. Now there's no more mines there, so I'm just gonna go and walk for a little bit. We're gonna go sell all, and that was 64k. The shard farming method is definitely way better. So I think we might do something like that. Okay, here we are, and we are now actually able to do that, get haste, and just mine a whole lot in this ratio. Wow, and wow, that's the sea. That's the sea. That's not what I was looking for. Farming shards is honestly the best money making you can get, but I highly advise looking for rare lava pools and farming obsidian there. It's way better. I'm just trying to see if I can maybe you know, get some lava pools somewhere. That would be lovely. That's what I'm aiming for right now, but it's not going to happen, probably. Oh, what the hell? This is what you give me, game? I'm not falling for that. I'm not gonna go, like, swipe my key card right in front of Extreme Crab eyes, right? Like, that's unfair. So why are they doing this to me? Like, after some time, I finally managed to find a lava pool, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is just basically what you can do as an active player being. Mine obsidian, go do some auction house flipping, but also be ready for boss fights at the same time. This is the best you can do. This is the best way you can make money, so that's what I did basically the rest of the time. So I'm just gonna skip to some boss fight parts and then basically skip to the end, because there's nothing... Okay, what are people doing outside? Anyway, I'll just skip to the end then, mostly. Just like skip parts, because there isn't much interesting anymore. This is the main money making. This is what you should be going for if you don't want to have farms. Or if you don't have farms, that's it. That's all I can advise you to do. I think, ladies and gentlemen, just for the fact that this person gave the comment and this person gave me the idea to make this video, I will give this money that I earn to the person who came up with this idea. It's fair and square. They gave me this idea. If you guys want me to make a video on something, on bosses, whatever, put it in the comments, guys. I really read every single comment. I respond to every single comment most of the time. And I'm very happy to put in some work for you guys. If you guys are like, I don't understand how this works, let me know. Whether I make a short because it's very simple, or because I have to make a whole entire video. I don't mind. Just let me know. Seriously. You know what we could do, actually, ladies and gentlemen? In 2 minutes, there's a... Oh... In 2 minutes, there's an... that's not what I wanted to say. Okay. Well, we might go for the outpost and this, then. Is nobody going for the boss fight? Do I have to start a boss fight in order to make it happen? That would be ridiculous. Let's see how far I can get on my own.
What's up, gang? Welcome to another video.
Hey, what do we do? What do?
What?
No. Blur it out, editor. Blur it out. We're on our way to the outpost right now, and usually the outpost has some good loot, but I'm kind of scared because it might mean I have to TP. What I'm gonna do is instead of trying the PvP is I'm simply gonna go and try to just fight people off of it. That was holy shit. What a mess that was. I completely forgot to commentate, so I'm sorry for the people who are now watching like, what even happened? Why do you have 2 boss keys? Well, as you saw, I did a boss fight and I was calling with my wife, so that's why it's mostly cut out. Because she's on the way home. So I did another boss fight, and surprisingly, I was not first, but that was actually understandable because I was doing the outpost and the boss fight at the same time. Because I had to fly over here, while in the meantime I was, you know, it's complicated. Anyway, we got another boss key. At the end, we will check what our total worth of loot is, and then we will just like calculate it, and then we will give it away. I will sell the spawner to myself because we're using it for the mall. As I said, it's 2.5 mil, so that's what I'm going with. Easy sell, 3 million of money here, and then a good amount of money here, and then hopefully this outpost is going to be worth some money as well. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. This is probably the worst of the worst that you can get from these places. And then at the last perfect few seconds or minutes actually that I had left, 42 hours, someone else spawned one more boss for me. Well, not for me, but I did it, of course. But for now, we're just gonna go try and sell them. Oh, and there's another one. That is so good. That is so good, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And that was free P5, by the way. Yoink. Ah, man, people gotta stop dying in this place, man. Another more P4. Come on, P5. My bad. More P5. Come on, guys. And here we go once again. Top damage, top everything, with a bunch of gear that people dropped. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end it turns out you can actually get a lot of money as a newbie. I mean, as long as you have a starter or a pro kit, it's all okay and you can just work your way out there. It took me 2 hours to get 3 boss keys, a lot of auction house flipping money, and a lot of shards. This all together was about 10 mil, but I wanted to try and coin flip it just for fun. Now, just to top it off real quick, can we double our money or can we not? CF heads 4081566. We're gonna go CF all our money and see if we can get lucky. Maybe we can make it 8 mil, or maybe we can, I don't know, would be cool, right? If we can just get some more money. Yes! Yes! Okay. 1 pro and 2 pro. If you get to see this, I am keeping my money. And I'm gonna give it to this person who placed this comment. Okay, so I'm keeping this loot that's on me right now. Until the person who commented this reaction, this comment, I will give this money to them. Because fair gain. You put the comment there, you gave me an idea, you deserve it. Thank you guys a lot for watching this video, and I hope this video was actually helpful for some of you guys. For example, if you're new to Extremecraft and you want to earn some money, or if you're not new to Extremecraft but you still want to know how to earn some money, this might be the way for you. In total, we earned around almost 10 million if we sold everything that I have right now. which is absolutely ridiculous. We only played for 2 hours Extreme Craft, and this is what we get: 10 million.